What is going on, everyone? I'm Dan Bennett, the Antipreneur, and this is the Antipreneur Show. This one is going to be short and to the point. And the point is, I'm announcing an upcoming series of 10 episodes, and every single one of them will be an interview. Now, this isn't just any normal series of interviews. This is my top 10. These are 10 people who have poured into my life. They've been part of my journey somewhere along the way. They have been instrumental in my life in one form or another. And I want to celebrate them. I want to say thank you to them. I want to introduce you guys to them. They are all people who have never been on the show before. I want them to share the things that they're amazing at with our audience. And I want you guys to learn from them and get to know them as well as I know them, because they have, in one form or another, changed my life. And I'm very excited to go on this journey. So we are still working out all of the logistics and getting everyone lined up and on the show. Obviously, if you're watching, you know that we film our podcast. So we got to make sure that we can film the other side wherever our interviews are coming in from. So that's a little bit more work than just recording the audio. And definitely not complaining. I love filming the show. It just makes it a little bit more difficult to do. So we have to make sure that everyone else can capture themselves on their end so we can bring that awesome video content to you guys. We also have to see how many we can get done before the end of the year. So we can start rolling them out in the new year. I'd like to spend the first couple months of 2021 rolling these interviews out. If you've been with the show for a while, you know that we love interviewing people, but we don't get to do it that often. Now, this show is always meant to be flexible and kind of an outlet for me, and really whatever I want it to be. So we've never stuck to an exact format. And I've had interviews all throughout the lifetime of the Antipreneur Show. But this will be kind of cool because it'll be 10 in a row, 10 episodes in a row that'll be longer in length, and they will be rich and robust in the content within them. We're going to be getting 10 different viewpoints on business and life, 10 different viewpoints on the current state of the world and how we're all adapting, and 10 different viewpoints of how these people have poured into my life. And I think that's going to be really fun to do. The other cool part about this is not everyone is just, solopreneur or does one thing. None of these people are anywhere near my arena of work that I do. So it's going to be a really eclectic mix of people, which excites me so much because that's what I think in my own life, at least, has brought me the most joy, has just been being exposed to so many different cultures and backgrounds and lifestyles and, business backgrounds and types of companies and the people who run them. This is going to be a joy for me to do because I'm going to get 10 different viewpoints on myself from other people, and then 10 different viewpoints on, like I said, business and life. So it's going to be fun. So I'm not going to paint myself into a corner by giving exact dates, but I would like to get these rolling out somewhere in January and kind of kick off 2021 with a series of interviews with some really amazing people. I'm also not going to drop any names yet because we do not have these episodes fully recorded, and I don't want to mention someone who might possibly not be able to be on the show. And for now, it's just going to be 10 people who know a lot about business and life and who have poured into my life somewhere along my journey. And that's as much as I'm going to share right now. The other cool part about this is that these people definitely fit in the Antipreneur framework, if you will. These are people who do it their own way. They don't follow any blueprints. None of them have, magic pills or silver bullets that they offer up to their clients. They are true entrepreneurs. They're true kind of mavericks in what they do. Yes, there's business principles that matter, but these people all take an Antipreneur approach to what they build on top of that foundation to make it all their own. And that's probably why I've connected so strongly with these people. So I'm really excited. If you want to keep tabs on who's going to be on the show as we release different episodes out of this 10 interview package, I guess you could call it, go ahead and go to imtheantrepreneur.com/newsletter. If you sign up there, you get all kinds of goodies and valuable content weekly, but also I'll definitely be not only releasing these episodes, but kind of teasing who's coming, what maybe we talked about, and what's on the upcoming shows as well. So you really get to know our guests along the way, and then obviously listen to or watch the episodes when they come out, because we'll be keeping you guys posted on all of that stuff as well. So I'm theantrepreneur.com/newsletter. Sign up for our newsletter, get all kinds of valuable content, and keep up to date on what 10 guests I will have on the Antipreneur Show podcast. This is going to get interesting because I have never done even 2 interviews in a row, let alone 10. So I'm going to have to switch up my game a little. I'm going to have to brush up on making sure I'm doing good interviews. I'm going to have to bring the best out of these guests and challenge them to give their best while they're on the show, as well as come up with all of, the marketing materials and the different assets that I need to provide my guests so they can help promote the show as well. So it's going to be a lot more work than normal, but I think as long as I'm prepared and I have kind of my system in place for how I'm going to roll those things out, I should be able to absorb the little bit of workload that will be added by having 10 of these full-length episodes in a row. So I'm looking forward to it. You might hear from me 1 or 2 more times before these episodes start rolling out, depending if I got something to say, if I want to make a quick solo episode, or maybe as I gather some information and lock some people in, or decide what topics we might be talking about, I might tease out some of that information as well. So keep your ear to the ground. We are on all major platforms, The Antipreneur Show. If you just search Antipreneur on any platform, you're going to find a Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and Amazon Music Podcast. We got accepted onto that platform as well. And of course, you can always go to imtheantrepreneur.com/podcast to listen to it right there on our website. You can see some of our featured guests. You can listen to old episodes and never have to leave our website because we got a gorgeous player right there on the site. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up now. Like I said, short episode, just kind of letting you guys know what I'm up to and what is coming up. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to do 10 interviews in a row and really shine a spotlight on some of these incredible people who are not only really, really cool in their own right, they've also poured into my life, so they're really special to me. My name's Dan Bennett, the Antipreneur. This has been The Antipreneur Show. See you on the other side.